Hello everybody, welcome again to this channel, and my apologies, I kind of got tied up with WPPI in Las Vegas last week, so was unable to create a video, but I'll do two this week just so that we can make up a little bit for lost time. But today's video basically is a product-related video. I want to talk about the Platyball, which is a sister product or the new product from the Platypod family of products. A product created by Dr. Larry Tiefenbrunn, who has just some incredible ideas that come out of his head. So he created the Platypod, the original Platypod Pro as it was called, which then became the Platypod Ultra, and then he created the Platypod Max. Both these products are doing phenomenal. I mean, I just can't live without them. And then most recently, the addition to the product was a set of goosenecks that just made my macro photography so incredible. Now, just launched a Kickstarter program last month, and there is 2 weeks left. So I'd encourage you, if you are so inclined, to back the project. It's really worth it. The discounts are incredible. I'm not going to go into pricing details. Everything is available on platyball.com, and it'll take you straight to the Kickstarter page. Now, just as an FYI, the Kickstarter does end on March 15th. So if you want, you'd better hurry, just to make sure that you can get in and get these phenomenal discounts. The product will be available. First round of shipments will start probably in December. The rest of the product will be made available January, and all going well, it should go retail in the first quarter of 2021. So let me show you the product. This is what it looks like. Now, I'm just going to remove it off the tripod head just to show you a couple of features, and I'm going to make this really quick. First and foremost, the base. The base has slots, so you can actually hang it from your backpack, or you can hang it from your belt or whatever. But just a simple mount. It comes with a standard, 3/8, 16 mount, and it is available in two formats. One is the Platyball Elite, which is the one that you're looking at, and the other one is the Platypod Ergo. I'll just go into the differences of the two products. The Ergo is the exact product mechanically. The Elite has one additional feature, which is, if I can turn it around and show it to you, it is the electronic leveling system, which, let me turn it on to give you an idea of what it does. So when you turn it on, it gives you an indication that it's on, and then it gives you a way to level it. And it's kind of backwards, so I'm not going to be able to do it, but I'll turn it around and level it for you. The key features are really phenomenal. No knobs, nothing to worry about that's protruding, that's going to get stuck in your bag or whatever. You just stick it into your bag or hang it with the carabiner outside, and you're all set. It has two buttons, one on top, one below, and you can use left hand or right hand, it doesn't matter. The lower button basically releases the ball head so that it is completely loose and can flex and move in any direction. The upper one, if you give it a few clicks, it'll tension it, and as you add tension, it will lock into place. And then finally, there is absolutely no way that you can move it. So, given that, here's what we do. You loosen it, level it, and tighten it, and now you're locked. So to level it, all you need to do is to get the LED indicators perfectly lined up, and once they are lined up, you just lock it in place. And once it's locked in place, the tripod head will remain level. Now, what's the advantage of something like this? Once you've leveled it, and if you want to do a pan, unlike other tripod heads, when you want to do a pan, you basically release this little dial over here, or I don't call it a knob, it's really a wheel. You release the wheel, pull it towards yourself, and now you can spin the ball head perfectly level, and it doesn't go off kilter. Now, the accuracy of the whole system is about 0.5 degrees, but for any kind of panorama, that is absolutely phenomenal. So let's just lock this back in place and mount the camera to it. Now, I'm going to mount the camera horizontally in the horizontal format, and all it really takes is, I'm going to take the camera off just to show you what I'm going to do, is you have this little button over here, and let me show it to you. You release the panning wheel. So now you can see the button. This little button is the release. It's ratcheted so that it locks in place. So you put the camera on, and then you just rotate it, and it's fully locked in place. Now your camera can freely move for panning purposes, no issue whatsoever. Let's lock this in place, and now you are perfectly level. Let me show you the level so that you get an idea of what's really going on. So I'm going to have to rotate the ball head to show that to you. So I'm going to loosen it off axis. And give you an idea as to what's going on. Now, clearly this is loose over here, so it's not going to show you. But these leveling indicators, once they're aligned perfectly in a cross, you know that you're perfectly level. Now, what's the other advantage? If I want to do a panorama horizontally, that's no problem. I can just do it, and I have graduations that show me what I'm doing. But now I want to do a vertorama, or a vertical panorama. Not possible with other ball heads. With this one, all I need to do is to loosen it, tip it over either on this side or on this side, and it's clearly notched on both ends so that you have no issue in making a vertical pan. Now I can tape and tilt this camera up and go, in fact, all the way around, irrespective of how I want to do it. It's going to stay level, and it's going to create me a perfect panorama. So those are basically the fundamental, processes that you use for the Platyball Elite. The Platyball Ergo does not have the electronic leveling device, and I'll create a second video just to show you how you can calibrate and adjust the electronic system if you so need to. The head comes with a sleeve, a neoprene sleeve, which also has a place for a battery, and it protects the beautiful finish. And I tell you, this finish is absolutely exquisite. It's this one is fire engine red, and give you an idea of how exquisitely crafted this device is. You can see perfectly finished, beautiful lettering, and I tell you, I'm just in love with this. I mean, it's going to make a photographer really get full value from a ball head that otherwise wouldn't be feasible. So with that, I'll create a second video that will show you the electronic system, but just very quickly, once again, no knobs, nothing to bother you as far as feature functionality is concerned. Everything is one-handed operation, and if you have any question about the size of this, it's no bigger than most of the Manfrotto ball heads. It just looks bigger, but it isn't. These are pretty much standard as far as size is concerned. And moreover, this extra stem that you have over here gives you the ability to tilt this and work it to full functionality. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Platyball. I really am so happy that we have a product like this, and it's going to be available pretty soon. I know 2021 is a long ways to wait, but clearly it's going to be worth it. The product is just exceptional, so easy to use, and I'm glad I have a prototype in my hands. I'm thoroughly enjoying having this on my tripod instead of any of those fiddly, knobbly kind of things, as I call them. This just makes life so easy. So with that, once again, thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Give me a subscription click, and click on the notification icon for future videos. Thanks so much. Take care.